I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Booker from outside the arc. A second chance effort. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
And taken away by Paul. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And Crowder slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Powell. Bullock with it. Now guarded by Booker. Crowder with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Brunson against Ayton. Doncic gets to Bullock. Powell trying to free himself up. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
A nice shot by Booker.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
The drive by Doncic. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Over Brunson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Booker with no one around, and the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 5. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, here's Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Doncic. Powell with a screen on Bridges. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Spins. Pass to Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. Lock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Booker pulls it in. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now Bullock. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Brunson with it. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You look at career stat leaders, and you know Paul is right near the top of the list in several areas: assists, steals. He's up there in most of the categories that define the true essence of a point guard. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic looking it over. Inside and stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
On the wing, Doncic bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 11 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Suns lead by 2. After this break, we'll be...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Outside Crowder. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. He sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 13 points in the game. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
To the middle. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Crowder's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 2.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
To the inside, Crowder with the steal. Bounce pass from Bridges. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Floats it up for Doncic. Bullock with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Drive by Booker, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Tries the spin move. Bridges with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Doncic against Bridges, and Doncic throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Crowder. The pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So with the ball on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the 3 slot.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Here's Shamet. No problem on the jumper in close.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. On the wing, Green passes it to Ntilikina. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Dallas again turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Suns leading by 4. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Dinwiddie with it, working on Payne. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Johnson kicks to Payne. Craig passes to Shamet. Inside. Sweet move. Kicks it out to Johnson. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Green passes to Dinwiddie for the lead. 6 on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. Marjanovic, and it's Dallas with another.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Drives to the hoop. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And stolen by Payne. And Craig has it in the corner. Payne passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Johnson outside. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he drives in. Over in the corner, Green. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Ntilikina. Hits it from three-point range. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. The feed to McGee. Here's Shamet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Suns lead by 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They get the rebound. Marjanovic passes it to Ntilikina. Over Johnson. Here's Pertinis. And finished off by Berton.
Ntilikina working in the pick and roll. Fun to watch. Excels at firing passes through the defense right on time.
Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Ntilikina. To the wing right side. That 3 off the mark. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Shamet kicks to Payne. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson attacking. Throws it up high. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Back to McGee. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 2.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. The shot by Paul, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Doncic, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Booker in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside, driving to the basket. For 3, Bullock, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton inside. Guarded by Powell. Paul finds Bridges. Here he goes. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Brunson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges attacking. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
To the middle. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Doncic missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. Doncic, no good.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Booker left side. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Powell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ball against Doncic. To the inside. Stolen.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Brunson against Booker. Outside Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. On deep. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Crowder. Powell against Paul. Back to Crowder. It's deflected. Powell with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 for Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Welcome all. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Gordon against Crowder. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Barton against Crowder. Barton, the pass to Jokic. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Paul. And it's rejected. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Screen by Bridges. Crowder goes in. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Yeah, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Jokic passes to Barton. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Crowder, left side. Fires it from 18. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Porter. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Paul. And Crowder with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Jokic. Inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. The 17-footer. That one no good. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Jokic. And Aiden pulls it down. Bridges down low, defended by Murray. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And here's Jokic. And the three off target. Porter with the steal to the middle. It's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From behind the arc. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Denver grabs the miss. It's Booker on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jokic with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Driving inside. Murray for three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Outside Paul. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And so here is Denver. Barton outside. Into the lane. Outside Porter. And another three for Denver.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Up and over Gordon. And too long on the shot.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And here's Porter outside. Not going to go that time. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker fires from way outside. No good on the quick 3. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Denver in the lead. Now Jokic. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Ayton, the screen on Barton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Pass to Barton. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
With the step back. Outside Booker. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, B.A.
Jokic with a screen on Crowder. Gordon.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Bridges finds Crowder. Barton against Booker. And he lobs it up top. Lays out. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. The Nuggets with another miss. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
Out to Gordon. Jokic, the screen. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. Offline with a 3.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
and Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Ball against Murray. Outside for Porter, trying to get back on track. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Barton, the pass to Jokic. That one drops for him. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Now Booker. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. And here's Murray. There's the triple. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Ayton, the screen on Barton. Shot from the mid-range. And the shot goes. Booker's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Murray finds Barton. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devon Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Jokic. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Now here's Morris. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, PA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. A clear look for Green. The rebound by Shamet.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Payne against Morris. Payne with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And it's Morris penetrating. Outside for Green. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. That's tipped. Outside Payne. It's McGee, high post. And there's the drive. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Morris for three. On target from range. Morris has got 5.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Payne with it, guarded now by Morris. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morris against Payne. He takes it in, and he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Green.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Now here's McGee. He's covered closely. Here's Shamet. Sinks it from distance.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Morris against Payne. High post, Cousins. Morris for 3. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call. Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Green for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
That ties it up.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 3. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Now here's Green from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morris. Lots of room. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 5-point Denver lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Payne. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Denver has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And it's Morris penetrating. Out to the right wing. Cousins for 3. Called in by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Going all the way to the rack. And it's hammered home by Green.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Craig. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Green. And it's Najee in at the power forward position.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Denver in the lead. Now here's Murray. To the wing, right side. And it's Jokic off the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Paul passes to Crowder. Murray against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Paul's shot is off.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now Crowder. Outside for Booker. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up is Denver. The Nuggets again in transition. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Crowder outside. Booker with it. Checked by Gordon. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Outside Murray. Driving to the basket. Pass to Gordon. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
An open look for Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, Phoenix is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Paul passes to Booker. Tipped away. Pass to Murray. Now Jokic is covered by Ayton. The turnaround. The rebound by Bridges. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Paul. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Ayton, a screen on Murray. And he's going for the oop here. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Now here's Porter. There's the drive. They kick it out to Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Booker with the jam.
And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Denver's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Murray. And here's Porter outside. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges on the attack. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Bridges passes to Booker. Lets it fly. Kept alive. On the wing, Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Just 4 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. And here's Jokic. Murray with it. Off on that one. So the Nuggets win it, and they bear. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
Rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Jazz. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 3-point game. Conley against Paul. Here's Booker. A rebound by the Jazz. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Booker. Michael Conley making his last shot. Ayton kicks to Paul. Ayton inside. Covered by Mitchell. Ayton with a nice move.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Booker. Johnson stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And stolen by Booker. Johnson kicks to Booker. Driving inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Finished off the break.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Bridges passes to Booker. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drop.
Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Paul on the wing. Bridges. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. A shot over Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kicks to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Conley's shot is up.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. And it's Mitchell missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley up top. O'Neal from long range. He's off on that one. Johnson, a wide open look. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the three. Bogdanovich, great pass to set up the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got 5. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Utah on the wing, Johnson. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Booker outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Conley feeling it out. Right wing. Bridges with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range.
And, boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
And he nails the third. Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Three-point field goal.
O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here is Conley following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Paul with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ayton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bridges shot. Good.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell outside. Inside. And Bogdanovich takes to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And Utah another three.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Paul passes to Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got his second basket.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Conley. He kicks to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bridges finds Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. O'Neal against Bridges. Here's Ayton. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out to the right wing. Conley up top, defended by Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 4. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
A three from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Paul for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go.
The Jazz.
Thank you, David. And we'll be... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Eric Haskell. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. The Suns leading. Haskell with the steal. Nobody near Gay. It's good on the putback.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Passes to Shamet. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, if you were to redo the 2018 NBA draft, I bet Landry Shamet would have been taken a lot higher than 26. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Clarkson. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Payne looking around. Over to the wing. A wide open look here for Craig. A three-pointer, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. No good from Gay. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
To the right side. There's the pass to Payne. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And they recover it. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Craig. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
He takes it in. Payne dishes to McGee. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Haskell finds Gay. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:33 left to play here in the third. Right side, the pass to Pascal. Feeds it to Azubuike. It's good. This game is all even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Craig. And shot on the way. Doesn't go that time.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Gay passes to Whiteside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Crowder with it. Gay picks him up defensively. A 3-ball. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. As Azubuike dishes to Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Passes it to Whiteside. Now Azubuike. The layup missed. It's all tied in Phoenix. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Booker, defended by Gobert. The pass to Paul. Back to Johnson. Booker against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Out to Conley for the three. Second shot opportunity. And Mitchell with the layup.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ayton sets the pick for Booker to take the lead. And yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 2.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Conley's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges passes to Johnson. To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
They double-team Conley. And taken away by Johnson. He's got a clear path. A nice shot by Booker. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 5.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Back to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. 4 on the clock. Out to Conley.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Conley against Paul. Booker outside. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And here is Paul. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. and they double up Paul. Passes it to Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the beat.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Doncic outside. That shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. Booker can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Connects from downtown.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Crowder outside. 4-3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brunson misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic passes to Brunson. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up for 3. Powell. 4 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Paul. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Paul against Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Bridges, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. To stop the drought. Doncic, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Misses the 3. And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
That's good from Ayton.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Now here's Doncic. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Paul. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Bridges against Doncic. Off target from outside. From deep three-point range. Here's Crowder. Can't cash it in from close range. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. They're up by 6. And back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic on the wing. The 3 is up. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Tries the spin move. Back to Doncic. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Brunson misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Going inside. Good D by Finney-Smith. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Paul into the lane for 3. Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Driving in. Brunson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Crowder outside. Up top, Booker. He's got 6. Paul into the lane. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dives for it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Doncic left side.
2 minutes remaining.
From the arc.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense. Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And Doncic, here we go. Paul against Brunson. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Had another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. No good with the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Count it. Good. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 11.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges down low. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. That one is off. Some solid defense from Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at center.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
On the wing, Green, defended by Craig. Ntilikina misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Craig. Outside Johnson. To the right side. McGee passes to Johnson. And there's the lob. McGee's shot is off.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Over to the wing. Johnson passes to McGee.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside for Green. Spins. Here's Ntilikina. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Down low. It's stolen by Green. To the left side wing. Back to Bertans. Dinwiddie left side. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Craig. Bertans against Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Back to Shamet. Payne against Dinwiddie. Payne on the bounce. And McGee with the stuff.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Marjanovic. Oh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Shamet. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Ntilikina. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. And here's Bertans. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Inside, Marjanovic.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Craig. Pass to Shamet. Back to Craig. Now here's McGee. Outside Craig. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Bertans finds Green. Fires it. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. Craig on the wing. Green covering. Craig passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Green for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Bridges. Good on the baseline J. And the Suns lead by 20.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Here's Bertans. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bertans has gotten his first points in this one.
Well, this guy is adding more to his game every year. Bertans now giving you plenty of options offensively.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And Phoenix has possession. It's an 18-point lead. Now here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. And here's Brunson from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks shooting only 31% of the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brunson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Doncic, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic is doubled. It's Bullock on the wing, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Outside Booker. The three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Finney Smith. And he lobs it up to the rim. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Paul. Shot from the top of the key. Yep, that one's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Powell passes to Brunson. From the top of the key, stolen by Bridges.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Ayton passes to Paul. From deep. The offensive rebound. Crowder outside. From deep three-point range. Paul shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Chris Paul.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Paul with a steal. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the inside, and it's stolen by Finney Smith. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Paul with it. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close.
Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. 4-on-3 break. Nice move. Nifty move. Barton with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
On offense, here are the Suns. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Jokic. Feeds it to Gordon. Floats it up for Jokic. Outside for Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. There's the lob for Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon kicks to Barton. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray outside. Driving in. Changes up. And he lays it up and in.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And here is Paul. Puts the move on. Pass to Ayton. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Bridges. And stolen by Gordon. 3-on-3. Up top, Barton. Defended by Booker. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And there's another one for the Nuggets. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Jokic grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For three, Murray. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Takes a step back. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Barton wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Barton's got 5 points so far.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Ayton. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the...
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top, up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker outside. Crowder finds Booker. Driving the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver.
And with Aaron Gordon, he knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
On the wing, Booker. Martin defending. Jokic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The kick out to Barton. And a wide open look for Porter. Another 3 for Denver. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team. Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Jokic passes to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Barton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point range. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Booker. Driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, part of Aaron Gordon's versatility is that he's a big guy who runs like a guard in transition.
On the wing, Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Ayton against Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Bridges. Here's Booker over Jokic. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Najee passes to Morris. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to Najee. 4 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. Suns trail by 9. There's the drive. And it's Shamet missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Shamet on the wing. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's good. 2 points. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Over to the left wing. Here's Najee. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Payne. Now here's Biyombo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's up a 3. Morris with the rebound. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Over to the wing. And here's Green outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Shamet. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Najee. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Cousins turning defense into offense with his activity that time.
Payne looking around. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
In the corner, it's Morris. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Cousins. Green with a screen on Johnson. Offline with his 3.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by Payne. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Yeah, he's a threat to throw it down every time he's near the rim. At 6'9", Biyombo has not only the height but the strength and bounce to jam it down.
And there's the pass to Cousins. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
1:12 left to play in the third. Payne can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
No good on that one. And it's Denver the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Green passes to Morris. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shamet finds Payne. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Passes to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. From deep. From downtown. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Denver leading by 8. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over McGee. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's Jokic outside.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there. because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Gordon, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Here's Booker. Bridges outside. The tray. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. Can't get it to fall. And for the Suns, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And finished off by Porter.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Ball finds Crowder. Clock at 6. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Porter dishes to Barton. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Crowder, and that one's good. Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
And it's Paul penetrating. Good.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Murray outside. He takes it in. The offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Paul with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Booker.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Jokic draws the double. Barton outside. And the pass to Porter. Back to Barton. Porter inside. He's against Bridges. Again, the miss by Murray.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Murray. Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. Passes it to Crowder. Back to Booker. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. That shot off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Chris Paul oozes with confidence, especially when he's got the mid-range game working for himself. He'll take every opportunity to stroke it from there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jokic with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Paul. From deep three-point range, offline. So it's the Nuggets winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
Happy to have you with us. Allie, it's all yours. All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Phoenix. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Utah with the ball. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Knocks down the long J.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Outside Booker. And here's Ayton. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Nice D from Bridges.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Clock at 4. He shoots. And that one's good. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. Wide open. Chalk up 2 there.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Now Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Bridges. Booker for 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Here's O'Neal. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Paul.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Ayton finds Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert. And he's able to get it back. Johnson with it. And it's Gobert picking him up.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. From 9 feet. The bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
It doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep, Conley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
All right,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hands.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
The Suns trailing. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Fires from the corner. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Booker's got 7.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. That one's wide left. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Ayton. To the left wing. Left side Paul. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. That shot, no good. Paul with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. From the high post. The Suns need to get off a shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul for 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Johnson. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And another miss by Utah.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. And Booker, here we go. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. Booker's got 12 points.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Bridges. 13 feet out. It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. Bridges misses. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Two on the clock. Knocked loose. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Shoots over McGee. Oh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Payne with it. Pass to Crowder. Shoots over Pascal. It's McGee, high post. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, poked away. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Rebound, Utah.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Crowder with a steal in transition. Here come the Suns. McGee passes to Crowder. Back to McGee. Right side, Craig. No good off the back of the rim. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Over to the left wing, House. The Jazz again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Shamet. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Suns.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Drops in the three. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Phoenix. Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Shamet. Pass to Crowder. Back to Shamet. Here's McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Crowder outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the middle from 7. Nice shot by Pascal. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Conley against Payne. Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Craig finds Crowder. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Craig. Back to Shamet. Bogdanovich against Crowder. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Utah gets it back. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Can they get it? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Booker defending. The Jazz with another miss. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 14 points.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Booker to the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Bridges. Fires for three.
They've had their troubles from range in the second half. It makes it hard to keep pace.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And so here's Phoenix. And Ayton with the stuff. Now here's Mitchell. 6-point game. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Paul. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Now here's Gobert. 3-pointer O'Neal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Bridges left side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. 1-on-1. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Paul against Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Paul passes to Johnson. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Bridges finds Ayton. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Fires the 3. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton with it. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Conley against Paul. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock.
And Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
It's blocked by Gobert. They get it back. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker. Pass to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. And there's the lob. Booker finds Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And here's Mitchell. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Inside. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Johnson. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Stolen by Booker. And here's Paul. And he sinks it.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give and looking to even the score with a huge three.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
Good chance here for Booker, and count it. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that.